Hi, I'm Noel, I'm a psychotherapist. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Got a bit of a cold, so sorry my throat is a bit husky this morning. Want to talk to you about an area of my work that I find really fascinating and interesting. I love it. I love all my work. I'm very lucky. But this is work I do with couples and couples therapy, and then families and kids and all of that sort of comes into it. I want to tell you a secret here. There is no secret to having a successful relationships. The information, the evidence is out there. It's not a secret anymore about what you need to do to make things work. What I work on are a few bits of evidenced work that we know about relationships and how to make them work. One is from what's known as the generalised assessment of relationship functioning. Sorry, that's a really sort of horrible technical sort of psychobabble term. But it's some evidence-based work produced by a document you don't need to really know about, but it looks at 3 areas in which if you work successfully, you're generally going to have a successful relationship. And those 3 areas are around problem solving, organisation issues, that's the roles and the role boundaries that people have in a family or in a couple in this case, and the emotional climate in that couple. So the joint problem solving is obvious stuff like how do you sort out who does the shopping, but also when conflict arrives, how do you problem solve in terms of conflict, how do you manage conflict, how do you avoid unnecessary conflict as well, that sort of thing. The organisation stuff is about the roles that you play. We live in a world where roles are no longer set and defined, like in the 50s, the guy did this, the woman did that. It's not like that anymore. So we're negotiating what the role boundaries are of ourselves in relationships all the time now. How is that done so that everybody feels equally valued in terms of their contribution within a couple and within a family? And then looking at the emotional climate. If the emotional climate, the emotional background of your relationship is always in conflict or negativity, that will have to change. You'll have to learn how to sort of change that climate and improve the weather system, really. Get it sunnier, get it happier, and the things you can do around that. And then there are sort of 4 things which people refer to as the sort of 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, really, in relationships, looking at criticism, defensiveness, contempt and stonewalling. These are attitudes and behaviours that can exist in any relationship and come and go, but if they're fixed, then they're going to be a problem. I've written more about this underneath this video and on my website, and do get in touch if you want some more information about the work that I do in this area. Lovely to see you. Before you go, I want to give you this affirmation. Today, I can love myself and I can love the important person in my life as well. So for today, I can love myself and I can love the important person in my life as well. Thanks for dropping by.